Hello my lovelies, I hope this video finds you well, having a lovely start to your day or afternoon, whatever part of the day this finds you in. We're going to do a nice gentle flow today for our flow in Cancer. So we're going to focus on the tummy, rejuvenating energy through the breath. We really think about this star sign, this driving force that comes from within. So our gut instinct, really listening to our intuition, or from that place of our lower root chakra, our belly. We're going to be doing a little bit of like massage as well to help with digestion if that's something that you suffer with, and also just to sort of get a little bit closer to that physical awareness of our gut instinct and our tummy. Alright my lovelies, so finding a nice seated posture. As I was sitting on my knees, you can sit like that if it feels more sort of comfortable though, sitting with the legs crossed. Closing down the eyes, and we're going to breathe here. So lovely deep breath in through the nose. Nice grounding exhale. I'm going to take 2 more really passive breaths like that. So deep breath in through the nose. Big exhale. And one more time, deep breath in. And big exhale. Beautiful guys. Going to reach those arms out to the side. Take a big circle around your body, so almost crossing the arms, just sort of lacing your body with a big, beautiful, energetic bubble there. Deep breath in. Really want you to like set your intention, set your energy for your flow today. Maybe that is to be really present with your mind and body on your mat. And exhale. Or maybe that's to generate some energy for someone in your life that you think might need a little bit of extra love and support right now. Through our practice, we cultivate an energy, we cultivate that vibe, and we can send that to people in our life who we feel might need it, okay? So hands to the knees again, and then we're going to take, I think we did this in our last video actually, some nice big circles, and these circles are really good for finding space in the body, but also opening a little bit through the hips here. And I'll reverse those circles. Today I really invite you to allow your head to move through these circles. Really opening the neck, side of the head, front of the neck. And then if you haven't, just reverse them around. And up. Beautiful. Lovely guys. Now from here, we're going to come straight over and into a down dog. So we're going to go straight up into our down dog here. As we prepare the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, pushing back, finding your down dog. Have a little pedal out through your feet here. As is a softer practice, whenever we get to down dog, feel very free to stay in your child's pose. So that's knees down, feet touching, body back, taking that option if you need. Yeah. Walking out that dog, find space in the back of the legs. Breathe there. Then lift up through the balls of the feet. Walk your feet up towards your hands. We're going to roll up and find out to Tadasana, our mountain pose. We breathe in at the top. Very deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to take a few sun salutations. So as you draw the arms up, looking up towards the fingers. And then exhale, diving down over the legs. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, really extend the spine and fold. Reverse to scoop up, big deep breath as you draw the arms up. And exhale. Inhale. With our sun salutations, we always want to invite positive energy into our body, and we release anything we don't need. We flatten, we fold, reversing to scoop up, breathing in through your body. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Really feel those lungs up. And exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward. Get drawing your left leg up towards your chest now. We're going to move into a little tree posture. So if you have any trouble with your balance, you might prefer to have the leg a little bit lower down to the mat here. Otherwise, right up under the top of the hip there. Hands to your heart center and finding a nice strong tree pose. You might wish to add your branches here, maybe even reaching them up or keeping them in your heart center, focusing on your breath. As you exhale, bring that leg down, deep breath in, and exhale. Second side. Moving into that second side with as much ease and smooth direction as possible. Hands to your heart center. Ground your underneath leg. Breathing in and exhaling. Really feel the peace in this posture, that calm, sustained energy, that beautiful harmonious balance between strength and softness. We want to lead with our gut, lead with intention, with thoughtfulness in our mind and openness in our heart. Maybe reaching those arms out, drawing the arms back up, and exhale. Lovely, guys. Just bringing that knee forward and down. Now we're going to take one gentle sun salutation to the floor now. So as you breathe in, draw your arms up. As you exhale, diving forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. And then as you exhale, fold and just step yourself back through to your plank pose now. Dropping the knees if you need. And then as you exhale, lowering all the way down to your belly. Beautiful, guys. Just resting on your tummy. Take a breath here. You're going to do a little quad stretch and hip opener. So you're going to bend your right knee and draw your right heel in towards your bottom. Have a nice stretch there. So really stretching out to the front of the quad. And then you're going to send your left arm out to the side, right arm out to the side, lifting that knee and then guide that leg over for a little stretch out here. So really nice one for the hip. Breathing there. And then as you exhale, come back over and release that leg down. Second side, taking that beautiful stretch into the quad to start. And then releasing those arms, lifting it up and sending it over. Twisting second side. Deep breaths there. And exhale back through and release. Lovely. Now we're going to push straight back and then making our way up to our downward facing dog. Pedaling out those feet. Breathing into the back. Breathing into the belly. Deep breaths into the belly. Stepping with your left leg forward. Open your right leg. Draw the body up. I'm going to prepare for a little Trikonasana triangle pose. So back leg is horizontal to the back of the mat, and then front foot is turning forward. Arms out to the side, hinging forward, and then reaching into your Trikonasana triangle pose. And we want to take our gaze up towards that top hand. Really breathe there, into the abs, into the belly. One more deep breath. As you exhale, draw the body up, reaching forward, and reverse Trikonasana. And then coming up. Good. Turning that back foot in, other foot out, reaching those arms out. Hinging forward. Finding your Trikonasana, second side. Keeping that top arm lifting up, looking up to that top hand, breathing in. As you exhale, draw the body up, reach that front arm forward, reverse Trikonasana. Beautiful. Lovely, guys. Now, we're going to take one more standing posture. We're going to take our wide leg forward fold. So coming to a nice wide stance. And we want to think about really, in this position, drawing our abdominals up. So talking about that belly engagement today. Hinging forward, reaching all the way forward over those legs. Curling down, head is down. And just turn your head from side to side. Breathing deep into that belly. Head is down. Now, if you need to, though, absolutely keep a softness in those knees. Yeah, we don't need to have a fully stretched back of the leg here, but if you can, that's great. Taking one more breath. Then as you exhale, release your hands, bend your knees, and just ease your way down into your child's pose. So bringing your bottom towards your heels, reaching your arms forward, child's pose. And just staying there for a few rounds of deep breath. Really nice, guys. Then we're going to come over onto our bottom. So swing your legs around, make your way down onto your back. As you roll down, we're going to take that little bit of massage we mentioned earlier for our belly. So relaxing on your back body, and just take your hands and start to sort of give your tummy a little bit of a sort of massage. So you're going to use your 3 little fingers, and you want to take some just little circles. And this is really good for digestion. It quite literally just helps get things moving. But we don't really do much massage on the belly. A lot of the time you'll sort of like massage out like back or a neck or whatever. But actually, your tummy is a really good place to focus on some gentle massage. Yeah. As long as it doesn't cause any pain, obviously ensuring that you're healthy enough to do so you're not pregnant or anything like that. A little bit more of that movement here. Beautiful. And we're going to take a few twists now down here. So you're going to take your right leg and just take it on top of your left leg. Come to the balls, the tips of the toes, and drop your knees to the left side. We want to look towards our right hand, feeling that shoulder really drawing down. Beautiful twist here. Deep breaths into the body. And then coming back up. And then take your other leg on top. So you've got now your left leg is going to cross over. And then drop those knees down. Looking towards the left hand. Deep breaths. And then very gently coming back up. And final one today here, we're going to take our Supta Baddha. So feet together, knees out to the side. Taking a few deep breaths, you can connect your hands, one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest, and just breathe here. So you breathe in through the nose. Big exhale. Beautiful. Final deep breath. Beautiful. Let's lift those legs down and find a happy baby. So just clasping hold of your toes. Have a nice little rock there in your happy baby. Into the hips. Nice. And then we'll finish off with that beautiful Shavasana. So give your legs and knees a squeeze. And then as you exhale, easing your weight down into your Shavasana. So this is your time to completely relax your mind. I would suggest for today's practice to just have your hands resting on your belly. We're going to connect with our gut, connect with that gut instinct that's built within our sort of cells here, our body, through history, through our ancestors. We have a gut instinct that tells us things are safe, that helps our mind make decisions. And a lot of the time we're not connected to this gut instinct. We're not connected to that brain in the gut that helps us navigate situations and decision making. Often our gut will know situations aren't right for us before our brain catches up. So connecting to that gut. Very gently starting to bring some awareness back to your mind and body. Rolling over to one side of your mat and just resting here for another few deep breaths. making your way up to a seated posture to close down this practice today. Beautiful work, my friends. Taking in that idea of leading with your gut for the rest of the day, maybe even the rest of this week, maybe even the rest of this month. If we can connect to that deeper place, we can really connect deeper to ourself, our soul, and our being. Hands to the heart center. We're going to take our 3 breaths as we breathe in. Big exhale. Deep breath in. Big exhale. And third one, take this one for your soul. Deep breath in. Big exhale. Hands to your heart center, your third eye chakra. Namaste. Thank you so much, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed that practice. If you're here in the UK, it is one of the hottest days today, hence why it's a bit sweaty. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.